Bem Assassin's Creed.
Veilguard, and not far from the garden. That's not a coincidence. Let's go in and see if
uma
there's any
armadilha,
sign
não?
of what happened to the buskers.
Ai, ufa. Ué, que parecia seu caminho aí. Ah, qual é? Sério? Ah, é sério? É sério isso? É sério isso? Pra quem mesmo, Rufo? Não era pra quem, não. Ah, qual é, cara? É sério? Aqui, ó. Ah, vai se fuder. Era pra tu.
You know, I did find something behind her desk. Something...
Tá mandando subir de novo. E tá me mudando pro lado de novo.
We've a fight ahead.
Não entendi. É pra pular aqui. Eu pular de novo. Vamos lá. Vamos pular de novo. Agora foi? Por que agora foi?
Hesenclass. I've seen the type. Dangerous and damn slippery about it.
You're right. She held such promise. I only wish... but wishing for the alternative, you'd find that naive.
Can't say it changes things. Can't change that you were friends once, either. And for that, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Nev.
É. Vinho?
Someone wasn't spending much on their wine.
A drink to take your mind off the world's troubles.
What can I get you?
Have you seen any buskers from Docktown today?
Ha! I heard those songbirds had gone missing.
The Venatori had plans. I set them straight.
The Shadow Dragons really do stand up for us.
Hey.
All right, they're below. Just make it quick before someone sees you.
Ah, me vê ou vê a porta?
Hello? Who goes there?
Are you the buskers? We're here to help.
So, are you a fellow felon?
Call me Rook. I've been looking for missing buskers.
Lex Aulos, street balladeer, and sworn enemy of the Venatori, apparently.
How did you piss them off?
Well, say I'd composed a catchy but searing satirical ballad with rhymes for vainglory and excretory, and then tot said ballad to every performer in town.
That would do it.
Well, thanks to you and the owner's entirely legitimate seaway access, we live to compose another day. Perhaps it's time we take our act on the road. This city's a lot grimmer lately. Adieu, Rook. We'll sing your praises.
Tem mais o que? Isso aí.
Who dies next? Latest chapter of FOFINHO. Read it now.
Vai para o início da trilha. Vamos procurar a trilha. Essa trilha? Não? É aqui?
Come to buy?
Comerciante,
I'm sure we can strike a deal. The perfect deal.
Aham. Tá, vou ter que ler de novo. De novo não, né? Tem que ler, né? Aqui. Aquele menino deixou pistas para um tesouro escondido. Há rumores de que é um tesouro escondido, o que ele pertence. Que se quiser... Tá? Cadê as pistas? Ih, vai ser da minha memória? Eu não tenho nem memória. Quatro, 3, dois, perdi o interesse. Vamos procurar outra coisa.
Venatori, stop them!
personagens não tem nenhum combo. Ai, que sacanagem.
Set that one up!
E...
Beat the odds there.
Peraí. Peraí. Putz. Ah, tá difícil. É água. Ah, qual é? Tá difícil.
Emmerich, when you catch up to Hezencast, just know where your exits are. Well, back to our point. Sometimes you think you've got someone backed into a corner, and you find yourself there instead.
Speaking from experience?
Too much of it.
I'm sorry. And the advice is well taken.
Por que explodiu aqui? Ah.
Sure thing.
Ah, gente. Eu sei que tá me irritando. Não teria pra ser aquele ali. Ué. Não. Meu Deus do céu. Ué, tá. Tá de brinque com my face, né?
How goes your search for Alien, Nev?
She knows how to stay out of sight.
Caution is paramount when hunting down a blood mage.
ELE is not the first I've dealt with, but she's the nastiest.
Norm in Rathus? If I can help.
I'll let you know. Thanks.
Tô entendendo, não estou entendendo. Eu não tô conseguindo visualizar essa merda. Porra, sério?
Let's finish the job. Are you all right?
I'll be fine, I think. But the Viper isn't. The Venatori have him. They're going to kill him. Publicly. Said it would break the Shadow Dragons. And Dogtown.
Where?
The Temple of Andraste. They said it would suit him. Please hurry.
Calma, 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 calma. De novo nessa porra de... Tá, não, não quero isso não. Esse aqui que eu quero. Esse aí.
Still damaged after those shots from the palace.
Consegui entrar? Ah!
There's a fight ahead.
There he is. Let's go.
Another assault.
At the ready.
Go again.
É, esse tijolo, né? Infelizmente.
Let's get Viper out of there before more Venatori show up.
Made it through.
Holding off death for yet another day, it seems.
At
Tadinho.
least, you're not going down that easy.
I told the shadows to lay low.
That's the problem with rebels. They never listen.
I'm in your debt, Nev. You too, Rook.
I let this city down before. I'll make up for it. One step at a time. One life at a time. So, what now? What happens to the shadow dragons?
I'll get word out. We'll find each other. We once started from nothing but a dream. We can do so again.
Or maybe you should rest. Haven't you done enough? The blight...
The blight will take me down no matter what. I'd rather take action before it does. I have to believe Minrathis can survive this, and emerge stronger, better, even if I'm not here to see it.
Vem. Oh, 250. Ei. Nope. Neis. Aí, poxa, finalmente, nível 6, cara. E... Pega uma aqui. Olha, tá quase terminando daqui. Então vamos escolher uma da equipe. Então, né? Primeira encruzilhada. Emmett. Já que ele tá aqui no meu grupinho. Então, ó. Aqui.
I've heard another.
You have defeated a dragon.
It was a corpse, possessed by the spirit behind that sealed door.
Deepest thanks. It would have ravaged the city without your intervention.
Prepare yourselves.
Eu entendi. Tá, não entendi. Beleza, 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 beleza. Isso. Nível 4? Sério? Poxa.
Farewell.
Farewell.
There's a problem. Nice.
Aí. Baseball.
Those are bones. Has this spirit been scattering someone's corpse around?
Ó.
It considers this all a game. Let's return the remains to where they belong.
Tempo restante? Como assim tempo restante? Dizer que ele é uma boba, hein? Ai, o que ele vai fazer, meu Deus? Gente. Calma aí, calma aí. Ali em cima. Brincadeirinha besta, hein? Acabou? Fala que acabou. Não acabou? Gente.
The bones we found just disappeared.
Of course they did.
Filha da mãe.
Let's try this again.
É, mas, poxa, podia ajudar, hein? Ah. Foi tudo? Fala que foi tudo.
The bones we found just disappeared.
Ah!
Of course they did.
Filhos da mãe. Isso sim.
Let's try this again.
O bichinho... Ah, vai entender. Joelho sorte, hein, louca. Fala que foi, fala que foi. Aê!
That did
É mais ou menos, né?
The bones are back where they should be.
tem um. Aí, ó. Aí. Aham. Olha! Tash. Virou machado, é isso aí. Azul.
We're not alone.
Jura? Não vai ser fácil, isso aqui não vai. Ah, abriu.
These are instructions. Lighting candles will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
Let's look for those candles we have that will cleanse this place.
Well fought, then!
Now it's your turn.
You're under fire!
Nice shot.
Ah, obrigada.
Careful! Behind you!
Nice shot.
A fine hit, Rook. We've company.
Last candle. The vaults should be quieter now.
The air grows lighter already.
Amém. Ele vai curtir. Giovanni. Bem-vindo à live. Aê. Ih, dá pra trocar a armadura agora? Vai. É, tá aqui. Não. Equipe. Aí. Deixa eu ver. Vamos começar a missão.
Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
That must have been frustrating.
He knows he's not supposed to play in the horticulture. Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
See?
Ah, there's something I'd like to talk about. Do you know what a
I know.
lich is, Rook?
Não sei se eu quero saber, não.
That's old Tavine for corpse, isn't it?
A lich is a mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Oh, meu Deus, não.
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
Well, not everyone gets to meet their idols.
Oh, but I was nervous. The Liches are the great protectors of the necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
Isso você deixa feliz?
If that's what you want.
I'd anticipated more surprise.
Emmerich,
Não quer mais.
you live in a haunted necropolis.
Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations.
Sei.
Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Eu tenho muitas.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets.
Sei não, hein?
Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them when?
Certain elements have held me back. There's no ready instructions for Lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to...
No, mercifully, that falls to another Watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
Sei não, hein?
So, what's holding you back from lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! A promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
That's reasonable. Lots of people are afraid of dying.
Is it? When it keeps me from what I most desire? Traditionally, candidates for lichdom face one final
se
sifting
atrapalha,
of the
provavelmente não é
soul.
o que você deseja,
If they
né?
avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkos. She's a lich.
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure. So what's a half-lich exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any new magic.
No wonder Hezenkos... What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkos avoided?
The spirits of the necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of the soul.
Ué.
For a watcher, Hezenkos is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them?
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness or care, or simple attempt to understand. For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear. And of course, time to read all of one's books.
Every mage's dream.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you.
Oh, vai na frente.
Here we are.
Oh, so these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
In memory of Rupert and Eleonora Volkarin, they walk eternity hand in hand.
No.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Hã? Hã? Prazer em conhecer vocês.
Rook, it's a pleasure. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim, early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course. The choices ahead.
Your lichdom?
What would they have wanted me to be?
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy. You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have
Manfred.
that.
He'd be impossible, I agree.
Quando colher for jardim, os desejos dele. Isso aí, item encontrado, olha aí. Oh, falta pouquinho para o próximo nível, hein? E agora? Fecha Harding. Harding. Posso trocar aqui. Puxa, deu uma melhorada aqui, hein? Amém. Eu não escolhi? Underfells.
The missing dwarves started their patrol here. If we retrace their steps, we'll figure out what happened to them. I hope. This way. And be on your guard. I don't know what we'll find here.
That's why you brought me.
Sei, Nive.
They were definitely here.
This is good. We're headed in the right direction.
Peraí.
The entrance to the deep roads is through here. Let's go.
Ah, ótimo. Estados profundos. Deixando prova não. Cachorro, tá.
I think there's a passage back here. Stand back. I'll move this rock aside.
Viu? Ei. Olá, Harding.
I don't mind a few shadows, but that's dark.
And it looks like the passage leads down.
Ooh.
Undead? Why are there undead things here?
All it takes is a thin enough veil and some angry spirits.
Right, fine now. Explain later.
Looks dwarven. It might belong to one of the missing Kalsharok dwarves. Come on, let's try to find a way forward.